Destiny Academy Gateway. You sound like you had a wonderful weekend. Did you? All right. Those of you who went to the chess, did you enjoy the chess? Yes. And the learn and play chess, did you enjoy your first chess tournament? Yes. Did you learn a lot? Sorry? Did you learn a lot? Yes. I am so glad. And those of you who went to the archery, did you enjoy that? Did you learn some? Was it different than what we usually do? Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. We are in week 6 actually this week. It wasn't last week, week 6. So this week you have 6-week academic balance. I think it's maybe next week, but try your best to get your 6-week academic balance this week. It's going to help you a lot next week again. And then for our 3-week no detentioners, I will come around and tell you who you are. But if you went for 3 weeks with no detention, you may get 300 merits. And then I am going to extend this. Now we have 4 weeks left until the end of the term. So can we try 4 weeks, no detention? And I'm going to extend our challenge to Lily and Klein. We want to see if we can go for 4 weeks with no detention, and then you will get 400 merits. So I will come around today and tell you who you are that may get your 300 merits. Because if you get a detention, it means you are, what does that mean? Lazy. You are lazy. And do you think laziness is part of Destiny, guts? No, Carla. I don't think so either. So let us try this week, no detentions, and work hard, and you must just enjoy your week. You must have a lovely week, Destiny. Thank you, Destiny.
Good morning, Destiny Academy.
Good morning, ma'am.
Wonderful. It's starting to become winter, hey?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you feel it? Yes. The point of your ears are starting to tickle a bit, and the point of your nose is starting to feel all reddish. Can you start to feel it? Yes. And your fingers are starting to feel a bit stuck.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I don't like the winter. Who likes the winter? Who likes the winter? Is it? You know what? Can I tell you the truth? I rather get so hot that like I can't breathe, than what I get cold. I really don't like getting cold. Okay. I'm just trying to get you all's attention because your eyes are everywhere, so now I'm talking nonsense until you look at me. All right, Destiny Academy. This morning I'm going to test your brains a bit. Can we do that? Because I see some middle of the term gloomy faces in front of me this morning. Oh my goodness, the more back I look, the worse it gets. Woo, grade ones, I think I'm going to talk to you. Because if I look, oh my goodness, if I look up, don't look back. Okay, grade ones, it's a scary sight there. Oh, it's not getting better. Don't look back, grade ones. It's scary, just look at me. If you look to the back, oh my goodness, it's terrifying. Okay, so just look at me. Okay, can we do that? Okay, Redapert, I trust you are looking better this morning. Mrs. Olsen, have a look there and see if it's as terrifying as what I am seeing here. Woo, woo, okay, it's almost getting better. All right, students, I want to ask you a question. And if you know the answer, you don't shout it out, you put up your hand. Is that a deal? Yes. All right, in the beginning of the term, I came to you and I said that we should do what? Carla, we should do what?
Shine.
We should shine. That is right. Okay, and then we spoke about shine and we said that we can be a candle or we can... How is your hands up? I haven't asked you a question. Oh, you're cheating. I see you. Put down your hands. Okay, so then we said that we could be a candle, which means that the light is going just about myself. Do you remember? Or we could be a solar panel. Do you remember?
Yes,
meaning that the light comes from the sun. So, how in real life can I be a solar panel? Renier? Okay, but that's true, but what I mean is like the solar panel needs to be put in the sun, the big sun in the sky to charge, how am I, because I'm not going to go stand in the sun for the whole day. That'll be nice. But unfortunately we can't. So how am I then a solar panel?
To listen to God. Yes, ma'am.
Because when I listen to God and I spend time with Him, then my life is charged. Am I right? Yes. And then we said that to be a light, we must be a light not just for ourselves but for others. Do you remember? And there was that Bible verse that said, let your light shine so that other people might see your talents so that they may what? Shine. Nope. Amria? So that they may praise your Father in heaven. Do you remember? We said, we said, shine your light to others so that people might see your good deeds, but say, wow, you're amazing. Not about me, but it's about God. What's a good way that we shine our face? Oh, shine our face. What's a good way to shine? Pastor Stefan said it's with your face. With your face. Say with your face. With your face. Woo, with my face. I got it all steamed up with my face. Okay, you can put down your hands. And remember, then we spoke, okay, this is not a question, but remember, those of you at the back, we said that a good way to know how to shine is to be like God, who is a light, and God is what? Oh my God. Great ones, I told you we shouldn't come to the back. Now I'm treading into dangerous waters. Okay, guys, ne? Let's pretend I'm good at devotions, okay? And you remember the things I say. Can we pretend that? Just for a moment. Okay, so if I need to shine, I need to be like God who is the light, okay? And God who is light is what? Light. Is what? Light. My one ear is doing this. God is what? Light. No, to be the light that He is what? Light. Lover. L-O-V-E. Okay, let's try again. God is light. Okay, so if I want to have the light of God, I need to be like Him. And He is love. Oh, my goodness. Gracious. Okay, we need to have love for one another. That is a great way that we can let our light shine. Not by being nasty to one another on the playground and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Not blah, 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 but you know what I mean. Okay, last question. Are you ready? You can't put up your hand. I haven't asked my question. All right. A good way... No, I don't want to see your hands, great one. A good way to make sure that my life is charging is to listen to my teachers, to read my Bible verses in my books. Am I right? Yes, ma'am. You're all waiting for the question. Now you're not listening to what I'm saying. I see you. Okay. To listen to my parents, to my staff members, to read my Bible verses, to pay attention in devotions. And to open up my eyes to see what's going on the outside. Am I right? Yes. Okay, so that means if I want to charge my light, I need to pray. Now, this is last week's assembly. I need to pray and ask God to do two things. What are the two things? I gave you a clue already, mister. See. Almost. Oh, I'm going to the back. Please don't make me be regretting it.
Remember to look, to see and look and to hear and listen.
Woo! Finally. I need to ask God to open my eyes and open my ears, that I don't go through life like a zombie. Nay, but that I see what's going on and hear what's going on. Now, we're going to go back in time travel. Go. What did we talk about right in the beginning of the year? You can shout it out. What's the word?
Pray.
Oh my goodness. I'm going home. Okay, let's try again, Destiny Academy. Right, in the beginning of the term, we're going to rewind.
Pray.
I like the enthusiasm. We spoke about what word?
Pray.
Guys, at the back, like seriously, you need to like come along, eh? Right in the beginning of the year, we spoke about being brave. Wonderful. We spoke about being brave. Now, do you know these two messages actually go together like a puzzle? Because having the light of God is easy in here. To shine while my friend is also shining is very easy. But to shine when we are somewhere else, to shine when we are at sports, to have love for one another, respect and honor when we are at a sport event, when we are visiting with our friends, that needs guts. Don't we have something that we call destiny guts? Yes. Do we? I thought so. It sounded quite familiar in my head now. We need to have bravery to be that at other times as well. Now, can I tell you the truth, Destiny? Yes. Your faces ain't shining today. Like, at all. Maybe a little bit of a fairy light here and there. But if our faces are going to look like this morning, we're going to have a dark week. You know what a dark week looks like? Oh, when is it holiday? I've got a pace test. Hello, Carla. What's wrong? Nothing. I'm just tired. What's wrong? Nothing. Stop asking me what's wrong. I'm tired. I don't want to. Do you want to play? No. What's in your lunchbox? Just the normal stuff. It's nice, eh, girls? But that's how you look sometimes. But you know what? We have reason. We've spoken about it so many times. Jesus died on the cross for you so that you might live. Yes. Jesus says in the Bible, carry my burden, like something on your back that's light. Don't carry these things that are heavy. God wants you to be light. God wants you to have love and joy and excitement. Go ha 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 ha. God wants you to laugh, like from your insides. He wants your cheeks to get tired because of smiling, because life is good, because the season is changing and it's getting cold, and we don't like it, but it's so fine. Because life is good, Destiny Academy. Yes. So, this morning we are going to shake off all this miserableness. Can we do that? Yes. Amen. We are going to sing both our songs this morning. Woo! So we're going to get this limbs loose, with the B-I-B-L-E, get those legs like out. And then we're going to let the light shine. But while you are singing light shine and your face not shining, you don't want to know, eh? You don't want to know. Okay, let's stand up on our feet. I want to hear nice and loud voices. Inside, outside. Make you strong, make you brave, make you out. Okay, crash course. Can we do that? Yes. All right, let's start with B-I-B-L-E. Live stream, if it's possible, let Rhoda just see me and not just the words. Otherwise, the poor people are going to stand and do the chicken dance on that side. Because they can't remember. Okay, here we go. Move into the hall that you've got nice space.
B-I-B-L-E, yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone, the word of God, the B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E, yes, that's the book for me. I stand
You ready? Thank you, Mr.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Jesus is the light, I'm gonna let him shine. Jesus is the light, I'm gonna let him shine. Jesus is the light, I'm gonna let him shine. Let him shine, let him shine, let him I will stomp my feet and I will clap my hands and shout, shout. I will run around and I'll jump off the ground and shout, shout. Stomp my feet and I will clap my hands and shout. I'll jump off the ground and shout.
Wonderful. Next week we'll practice because they at the end they sing two different parts. We'll see if we can sing those two different parts. Sure, let me see those faces. Before your principal comes, I want to make sure she sees light. Will she be seeing light? In the front, it's looking good. Next row, yes, I think it's good. Next row, do you think I can go to the back? Do you think it's fine? Are we going to trend into the dangerous zones? Oh, you won't believe it. Grade 1s, it's looking good. You can look to the back. Grade 1s, it's safe. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Villian.
I'll just look straight in front. Thank you so much, Pastor Janie. Do you know that we've attended the, what did we attend? The Educators Convention?
Yes, ma'am.
And guess what was the theme? The theme was shine. Huh? Yes, we were amazing. I tell you what, we had to put in every brake, hand brakes, those brakes, all the breaks that you can get, not to continually send things to Pastor Janie, because we received so much confirmation. Great. I don't want to take a lot of your time. So if I can ask the penmanship of last week, if you can come forward, please. And if you can take a trophy so that we can do the official handover for neatness. Neatness, we need someone else. Great one, Samuel. Okay, now remember when we come forward and we receive something, we walk like we know where we're going to. And we don't give a pathetic handshake. We don't shake like this. With a pop hand. This may not go on the air. Okay, let me think of another. Whom of you have ever picked up something rotten? Or you picked up, you look at that orange in the fruit bowl, on the basket, and you want to, and when you pick it, it looks nice on the outside, but when you put your fingers go into the rotten. Oh, even when you want to take out a potato right at the bottom of the potato bag and you put your hand in and it comes out. Oh, it's horrible, Miss Rebecca. Have you done it before? It's horrible. And then a potato smells bad as well, you know what? Or you have to pick up something that someone has done on the ground and you have to pick it up. Now imagine when you come forward. Say, when I come forward. Or when I greet someone. And I greet with a pop hand. It feels like that. Say, my hand. Feels like that. And you can actually just go like this in your hands, like, it's just a vroeding. So you must come forward, chin up, walking briskly, and with a firm hand, that's say Mawandi. And if you don't know how, you come and you speak to Mawandi, she will teach you to shake with a firm hand. Goodbye, Caleb. You need a congratulations slip for good singing this morning. Okay. Yeah, firm hand, because you are proud to be God's child. And He's busy shaping your life. You're not like this. You know what, the great ones, seniors, you might not smile, but the great ones speak like this. Yeah, the great ones are lazy to speak. They speak like this. They don't use their lips. And we are going to watch the great ones because they must speak properly. All of us must speak properly. We must walk like we know where we're going to. We must look people in the eye. We must shake them because we know who we are. We are God's. And we are busy become the leaders of the future that will change this nation. Hey, Mawandi? Say, I'm going to change the nation.
I'm going to change the nation.
Through being His. Ja, nee, ragtig. Those boys, those are vrot appeltjie armpies. Come on, man. Man up. Lift those arms. Say yes.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're going to do push-ups all break so that you can become strong. Yeah. Okay, so let's get to business. I'm going to see. And you tell me if you get a vrot potato handshake. Okay, so we will start this morning with Learning Center 1. And penmanship for week 5 goes to Mpumalanga Sibeku. Shake his hand properly. Is it a fried potato? Is it a good shake? It's a good shake. Hand over the trophy. And then you may go and sit, Samuel. Well done. And then in Learning Center 2, the penmanship for week 5 goes to Sitembiso Mdlalosi. No. Yeah, that's. And Learning Center 3 this week, penmanship goes to, give me a drum roll. That's right, it goes to Manentle Mtembu. He deserves a good drum roll because he's a drummer in the making. Good handshake, that's it. That's it, Manentle. Are you satisfied? You check up the boys for me to make sure they shake well. In Learning Center 4, penmanship, drum roll, goes to Neil Smith. And in Learning Centre 5 for week 5, penmanship goes to Sean Olsen. He must get recognition for neat work before he finishes school. That's it. And let's give a big hand to penmanship for last week. You may go and sit. Great. And then I am quickly going to hand out congratulations slips. Learning Centre 2. Do you have? Thank you, ma'am. Luandile, well done in literature. Walk briskly, shake your hand, and line up in the front. Mawande, 100% in literature and creative writing. That shows that you have read through your work accurately, Mawande. Good, you can stand that side with the boys. Let's stand one by one. Stand on that side. Move to the wall. Good. Nosipo, you also got 100% for literature. Well done. Good reading. Zunai, 100% for math, English, and literature. That is the reward for focused work. Luwazi, 100% for English. Excellent work. Kamu? Is this your Kamu? Kamu, yes. Kamu, well done in math and well done in word building. Sitembiso, very well done in math. Zonu, well done in word building and 100% in English. That is an indication of good work. Good. Tay, well done in social studies. Lucas, also showing good work, 100% in math and 100% in English. That is 100% good work, my boy. Stay focused. Nobile, 100% in English. That's excellent, Nobile. Keep up your good work. Penny, 100% in social studies. Shlelo, very good, Penny. 100% in English and science. It looks like there's accurate work going on in Learning Centre 2. Excellent, you guys. And Uwami, 100% in English. Let's give learning that side, my boy. Yeah, stand on this side, Shlelo. Yeah. That's it. Let's give them a hand. And you may go and sit. Now, when you come forward, I want you to think and I want you to anticipate. Anticipate means to think ahead. If it's raining, I need to go out with my umbrella or with my raincoat. Because I can anticipate, I can see that if I don't go prepared, I'm going to get wet. What is that word? Anticipate. Great ones, what is the word? Anticipate. Anticipate means to think. I need to think ahead. If I've got a flu, what would be a good anticipation? Yes, Mawande?
Wear hotly.
To wear hotly, but if I've got a cold, I am sick. Kamo, what do you think should I anticipate?
To wear hot clothes and
Not if I am cold, if I have a cold.
Yes, ma'am.
What do I need?
Ma'am, a jacket.
Mama, medication, ma'am.
Medication and what else?
A tissue.
A tissue. I cannot come. What do I need?
A tissue.
I need to anticipate. Lucas was a good anticipator yesterday. He had his tissues in his hand. Am I right, Lucas? Because he knew his nose is running. All right? So he came prepared. Anticipation means I am prepared for what lies ahead. If you see on your goal chart, I have got a checkup for tomorrow. what would be a good anticipation? Cameron?
To study, ma'am.
To study for your checkup. Is that what you also wanted to say? And to highlight your checkup. Otherwise, you like, whom of you have ever walked into a glass door? Ding. You I have walked into a glass door. On Friday, I wanted to see how the girls are dancing. Zunay was with me. And I don't know what I did, but I looked through the window, and the next moment it was like, because I did not anticipate that there might be something in front of me. So I want you to start to think ahead so that you can be better prepared. Now, what must you think? When I come, I must look where to stand. I must, if the line starts on that side and we're coming this way, will it help if you go and stand on the other side? That means you are disconnected to what is going on. If it's sport, what must you think? Sport clothes, water bottle, sunblock, hat, and I must finish my goals a little bit earlier because, yay, we're going for sport. Yes. Otherwise, it's like walking into the glass door. And we don't want that. So, Learning Center 3, you are going on an honor roll trip this week, those of you who made honor roll. Are you excited about it? Yes, you are. But then you must think, oh, I must work hard because I'm going to lose a day. And I want honor roll again this term. Hey, so learn to anticipate, think ahead, and stay connected. So let's try that now. Junior, well done in in social studies and 100% in literature and creative writing. It's looking good. Lunati, well done in math. Well done, Lunati. Cameron, well done in word building and Afrikaans and 100% in EMS. Senzo, well done in math. Doing very well. Njabulo, well done in English and word building. I think it's because of the spelling bee that you are doing so well in word building. Or it's because of the word building that he's doing so well in spelling bee. I don't know which way around. Pila, well done in word building and 100% in literature. There's something going on with the literature in Learning Center 3. Renier, 100% in word building. WELLDONE. Ndumiso, well done in science. Daniel, well done in English. And you can turn around and face the school. Just turn around. Let's also give him a quick hand. He came second at the NASP archery on Saturday. Congratulations, Daniel. You are surely hitting the target, and we are proud of you. Yes, you can go that side. Lorinda, well done in literature and in EMS. Bushle, well done in math and 100% in science. That looks good, Bushle. Keep up your good work. Luwazi, very well done in math. And did you enjoy the archery? The chess. It looked like that. Well done, Luwazi. Tiamo, well done in science. And Mpile, well done in math. Okay, Mofeni, well done in English. Menentle, very, very well done in math. Good. And Christian, well done in English. Good work. Keep it up. Well done, Christian. Good. You may go back to your offices, to your chairs. Let's give them a good hand. Great. Learning Center 3, quickly come to the front. 5. Everybody in Learning Center 5. I am almost the shortest in Learning Center 5. Let's give them also a hand because they don't get congratulations slips anymore, but it doesn't mean that they are not passing their tests. They've submitted their work and they have received their reports and they work totally different. And Sean has passed about, I don't know, let's say 15 tests. But his supervisor hasn't put it on his congratulations slip yet. But you must, when you see him, you must tell him, vasbyt. Wat moet julle vir hom sê?
Vasbyt.
Vasbyt en roer jou. Ja, sê roer jou. Yes, because Sean is working against time. The time machine is almost going to leave, and if he's not ready, he's not going to go into the future. This time machine is going into the future. And Sean needs to stay focused because if he's not finished at a certain time, the machine is going to leave. And he will stay in the past. So wat sê ons vir hom? Roer jou. Roer jou, yes. And Sean has got, starting with 141 today. So in English he's got 141, 42, 43 and 44. And science he's got 4. So it's 8, and in math he's got 5 pages to do. And he must still do a book report on finishing generation, and he must write his mission statement, and we must book an NBT. And all of that must be done before the 30th of June. So wat sê ons vir hom? Roer jou en
Vasbyt.
yes, all will be well. Let's give a hand to the seniors. Good. What comes with privilege?
Responsibility.
What comes with privilege?
Responsibility.
I'm in a good school. It's a privilege to be here. Your parents are working hard to keep you here. And you are going where you're supposed to be going. But then it also means when we come, we need to be responsible. Good. And I'll chat with you about that now. Christian, well done with C privilege. It means you can score without privilege. That makes your scoring responsibility a little bit more, but you can do it. And Luyanda, well done with C privilege. It means you can score without permission, but your responsibility is a little bit more. Are you going to take that responsibility? Because you can only get the privilege if you take the responsibility. Are you going to make us proud?
Yes, ma'am.
So you keep her accountable. Let's give a hand to Christian and to Leanda. Well done. Great. And then tomorrow is Tuesday. What do we wear?
Sports.
That's right. And tomorrow we're going to go on with a practicing towards cross country because all of us are going to run. Then we will be healthy. Hi. Sitembiso? Say yes. Yes, ma'am. I don't feel like it, but yes, ma'am, if you say so, ma'am. I'm saying so. Good. But the under 11 netball team and the senior netball team will be playing a match against the Ark tomorrow. So it is just a practice match, but we are looking forward to do that. Good. And then on Wednesday, I see something here that I don't think we talked through, but we will speak about that. And then on Thursday and Friday and Saturday, Carla and Evan and Ethan Cook will be representing us at the contact sessions at Hatfield. So to those guys, all the best for you. Enjoy it, and I trust that you will make use of every opportunity that's coming your way. Go well prepared, go proudly, and go with him. Yes, he's the one that opens up the difficult math and the difficult English and the difficult everything. You know that?
Yes,
Do you know who's the best mathematician, Celindo? It's Jesus. He made everything. So if you are stuck in your math, instead of quitting, you need to start to say, Holy Spirit, open up my mind. What is produced under pressure?
Diamond.
Diamonds are produced under pressure. So if you face difficulties, seniors, if you are facing a difficult cycle test, it will never kill you. It will show what's on the inside. The moment we start to shift the blame, yes, but is lame communication. Yes, but. Okay. So when we face tough situations, it shows what we've got on our inside. Okay, so a difficult test will not kill you. It might just prompt you to say, "Ooh, I have to work a little bit harder," or "I have to dig a little bit deeper," or "I have to shine a little bit brighter." That is what we do in tough situations, Destiny. And then lastly, but not leastly, I've got a little bit of an investigation to do. I don't have my big, what do you call that, magnifying glasses here, because if you are an investigator and you want to look for fingerprints, what do you use? Come, those of you who are watching NCIS and FBI and Navy SEALs, and what do I need?
Speak properly, come on. The box that sprays onto the paper or money, and then you see the prints.
Then you see the fingerprints. Yes, that's what an investigator look like. Cameron, kom, jy is ons NCIS queen. Cameroon, tell us what we need.
A blue light or a magnifying glass?
Impressive. Yes, Shlelo, what do I need to get fingerprints?
You need a duster so you can dust them, so you can see them. Then you can take the magnifying glass.
Then you can take the magnifying glass. I can see you are watching TV, you guys. So we've got a little bit of an investigation to do this morning. Do you remember we've put the character traits up in the learning centers? Okay, and the one that I want to speak about today is, I'm going to say, self-controlled. So I must be self-controlled. I must control this hand. Because this hand speaks. This hand speaks without a word. Ma'am, it's fine. This hand speaks without a word. Yeah? This hand speaks without a word. Yeah. This hand speaks without a word. So if I circle my page, what is this hand saying? That everything is correct. Hey, what does it say? Everything is correct. I have scored my page, meaning I've checked it next to the score key. Zanu, can you think? When you're standing at the scoring station, what do you have in front of you? Quick. You've got your pace. You've got a pen. And then you go what? Letter by? Letter. And number by? Number. And if it's not the same, what do you put? Across. And then you go to the next one. And what do you do? Letter by letter. Number by number. If it's not the same, what do you put? Cross. If it's the same, what do you put? Nothing. If everything on the page is the same, what do you put? You first put the cross in the score block. And you say everything is correct. And then you circle. You know what? You are going to circle that page. Sometimes the first time, sometimes the second time. If something's not the same, what do you do? Sia? First thing, you go back to your office. What do you do then? Rub it out. You rub it out. What do you do then? Fix it. You fix it. What do you do then? Pencil cross. Where do you put the pencil cross, Lorena? Where do you put the pencil cross? In the second block that says fix mistake. Because fixing a mistake is a beautiful thing. And then what do you do, Daniel? You go back to the scoring. You first do what? Put up your flag. And then you go back to the scoring. And what do you do then? If it's the same as the score key, what do you do, Lucas? You circle what? The cross. You circle the cross. And then what do? You put a cross. You put another cross. Where do you put another cross? The first block that says rescore. If you put that cross, you say to yourself, you're champion, you've just fixed a mistake. And then, dear world, if everything is correct, what does this hand say? You know, what does this hand say? Now I can circle my page. Now, to circle the page, and not to put a cross and then to go back to your office and just rub out and write the answer. Oh, this hand did not control itself. Say, it's my choice.
It's my choice.
To be honest.
To be honest.
Or dishonest.
Or dishonest.
If I'm honest, I will have life because it means I listen to Jesus. If I'm dishonest, I'm going to fail my tests, but I'm also listening to the father of the lie, who's not Jesus. Who's the father of the lie, Strayden? Do you know who's the father of lies? Satan is the father of lies. Nemawandi. And he wants to get you into trouble. So you need to control yourself to do what is the right thing to do. Staff, our character trait for this week is self-control. So the detective, actually my detective agent, Mrs. Van Eden, yeah, what do we call them in our private agent, Agent Van Eden, came to me this morning with a crime evidence. And the crime evidence looks like this. Does that portray self-control? Now, we've got no suspects yet, but I want to know if there's any eyewitnesses that maybe knows what went on. Is this boys' girls' side? Oh. Maybe knows what went on in the girls' bathroom. Anybody see anybody? Okay, you can come and speak to me afterwards. Thank you, Amia. We will go and no, we will just discuss it. You're not into trouble, you can relax. We are investigating. But if you know who did that, I want you please to come and speak to me. Because the agents are investigating a case of unself-control, self-controlless behavior. Because we don't scratch on things. You don't scratch on walls. You don't scratch on your office. You don't scratch under your office. Anuki, listen to me, sweetheart. You don't scratch. You may only scratch and itch. When it's itchy, you may scratch. Or when your pen doesn't want to work, you may scratch. Do you know where's the best place to get your pen to work again? At the bottom of your shoe. I don't know why, but it works. But we don't scratch on other people's property. There's an Afrikaans saying that says, gekke en dwaase skryf op mure en glase. It means silly people and dumb people write on walls and they write on glass. Whom of you have ever been into a public toilet and you saw the scratching on the walls? And then you add your name there. Ha ha, Lunati was here too. No, it's not your property. We always leave a place in the same condition or better. We leave our school on a Friday in the same condition or better. Class leaders, it's your responsibility every afternoon, that includes Learning Center 5, to empty the dustbins. We empty dustbins, we flush the toilet, we empty our bitty bins. Do you understand? Because when anybody comes and they look in onto you, they can say, shop, shop. So, is this acceptable behavior?
No, ma'am.
No. But we need to get the culprit so we can see what we will do. But please make sure your pace, your study books, everything must always be in tip-top condition. so that you can make God proud of you. It's because you are self-controlled. I control my actions. I don't throw tantrums. Hey? Did you learn about that yesterday in children's church? Is it good to throw a tantrum? A tantrum, this is actually also a little bit of a tantrum. So let's make sure that we stay accurate. Destiny, I want you to stand. Due to time, we are not going to sing our school song. I trust that all of you will have a good week. Rodepoort, stay accurate. Seniors, keep to your submission times and dates. And make sure whatever you do it well. Good. Have a lovely week. Staff, there will be no staff meeting this afternoon.